Now, with all the official stuff done, let me take a minute to introduce one of our emerging leaders in our Leadership Institute, Jalen Wingfield. Jalen is from the great city of Houston, Texas. He attends Louisiana State University, where he's majoring in political communications with a minor in sociology. Jalen worked as a communications intern for Houston Mayor Sylvester Turner, where he gained valuable experience conducting pre-interviews on key issues, writing talking points, and developing content for social media platforms. This summer, Jalen is serving in the best congressional office in D.C. Because he's working in the office of Congressman Cedric Richmond, which just happens to be me. So let me congratulate and welcome to the stage Jalen Wingfield.
How you all doing today? Good. Well, my name is Jalen Wingfield. I am an intern with the Congressional Black Caucus Foundation, of course, interning with Congressman Cedric Richmond, like he said. I'm a rising senior at the best university in the world, Louisiana State University, LSU, go Tigers. But I'm originally from where everything is bigger and better, good old Houston, Texas. I've come here today to talk to you about an opportunity of a lifetime, but before I do that, I would like to tell you a background story as into how I got here today. When I first arrived at college, I was certain that I wanted a career in the field of agricultural business. This desire came from my participation within being an FFA in high school, and those of you who don't know what FFA is, it's Future Farmers of America. Here I raised 3 goats, learned about farming and animal care. It wasn't until I arrived at LSU and a professor told me that we were going to a networking event to meet business professionals that I realized that I might need to reassess my career choice. To my surprise, I was the only kid that showed up in a suit, a briefcase, business cards, half a bottle of my new cologne, and 95-degree weather just to show up to a bee farm. And at that moment, I started thinking to myself, I said, is this really what I want to be doing? How can I use my skills in the best way that I know how? And I was just so confused about the path that I wanted to be on and what God had intended for me. And I knew that I wanted to do something more fulfilling than what I experienced that day, and that's not just because of the suit ordeal. And as I was so consumed in my own thoughts, I didn't realize that 2 of my friends were suffering from depression and anxiety. I didn't realize that they were alone when they needed someone the most, and I also didn't realize the pain that they were going through until it was too late. One of my friends was rushed to a mental health institution because she cut both of her wrists and was having thoughts about suicide. A couple months later, another one of my friends' mental health got so bad to where he committed suicide. And I was so upset with myself for the longest of times because I felt like I could have done something and I should have paid attention to the signs that were visible, but I didn't. But I was more so upset with the lack of care that they both received. One of my friends told me that her doctors really even didn't do anything to help her. One doctor told her that she was overreacting, that she just needed to rest, and her days would get better. Another doctor told her that she wasn't even experiencing depression and anxiety, that she was just having cramps and a hormonal imbalance. And it took her going into the office with cuts on her wrists for them to actually do something, and it was unacceptable. And that's when I realized that those 2 of my friends weren't the only ones that were going through that. And I can't say for certain that her brown skin was the cause of her dismissal, but I did pay attention to the common narrative when it comes to African Americans and mental health. And I immediately wanted to do something about it. So I wanted to become an advocate for mental health issues. I spoke about mental health issues at my school. I did research on mental health. I met with groups pertaining mental health. I visited with professionals. I did everything I could to learn everything I could so that way I can make a difference in our society. And when I connected this rising issue with politics, it became clear to me that in order for me to become a change agent in my community and for people that look like me, I must have a seat at the table where decisions are being made. So with that being said, this drove me to major into political communications. And I've been studying in this field for some time, and I've developed a passion of learning the way of how policy works and how it's created. And it's my dream for one day to become a lobbyist and take advocacy to a whole nother level. And that's why I'm here today. This internship has been nothing but amazing, and I've learned so much in the short amount of time that I've been here. And even seeing how our professionals work is truly amazing to me. And I'm meeting people that I would have never thought I would have the opportunity to meet. I'm learning things that I didn't know that I needed to learn, but most importantly, all of us interns, and emphasis on the all, we're developing work ethic and purpose that is unparalleled to any other experience that we've ever known. Aside from the job and the learning experiences, I'm learning so much from my cohort, my fellow interns that are in the back each and every day, smart individuals who are always pushing me to be better. But I'm also learning from our intern leadership, such as Miss Brianna, Miss Anne-Marie, Miss Ndidi, our RAs such as Cha-Cha and Olivia, who are always there with us every step of the way. I know this sounds a little bit cliche, but this internship is really life-changing, and it really gives you a perspective of what you want to do and how you want to make change. And I know right now that I can't give back to this program what it's given to me, because I'm a little bit broke at the time. But in the future, I do plan on giving back to the Congressional Black Caucus Foundation. So I urge you to please make a donation today to keep supporting the Congressional Black Caucus Foundation. This isn't an internship that we just look at for about a week. We're only here for a month. We're only here for 2 months. This is lifetime. This is family. And we're building relationships, and then we're going to take these back and bring them back to our communities and our schools. So again, I thank you for giving me the time to speak with you today. I hope you enjoy food, enjoy friends and families, and be blessed. So thank you and have a great day.